When you look at the crowds today, you have maybe 5,000–6,000 people here. On the streets yesterday, 1 million people, 1 million Iranians in the street for the Ayatollah Khomeini. Does that not give you concern? Does that not make you afraid?
Because they are afraid, yeah, that's right. And most of the people don't say anything because they are afraid. And they are in silence, you know, they don't say anything.
Is this the silent majority of Iran out here now?
Yes, 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 that's right.
Do you want the Shah to return?
Yes, Shah return to the country.
What about you, Shah? Why do you want the Shah? Why does she want the Shah?
ما شاه میخوایم ما بیچاره این
شاه جسم کشتنش حلاله کجای قرآن گفته.
"47 years we've been bleeding in the dark, under the shadow of the Islamic regime, with a stone-cold heart. They silenced our voices, they turned off our light. 58 days without internet, but we still fought the night. Our children took the streets, they raised their empty hands, and the world looked away. Do you understand? Do you know Europe? Do you know what's been done? Do you know Europe? 42,000 souls are gone, killed in 2 days by a regime drenched in blood. Do you know Europe? Or have you days, that's all it took. Mothers and fathers and sons, did you even look? We stand with Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi, our hope and voice. Millions behind him marching, he is our only choice. He only fights for freedom, democracy and human rights. But you mock him in your chambers while he fights for our lives. To pull us out of this darkness, this century-long night, while you sign deals with our killers and call it diplomatic right. Do you know Europe? Do you know what's been done? Do you know Europe? They hang 60-40 souls one by one, hanged within 4 months by a regime drenched in blood. Do you know Europe? Or have you just given up? Do you know Europe? Do you feel anything at all? Or did something break inside you while Iran answered the call? Do you know Europe? What happened to you, Europe? What made you so cold? What turned your heart to stone while our story went untold? Is oil worth more than blood? Is silence worth the shame? Because while you negotiate with murderers, we are dying, calling your name. Do you know Europe? Do you know what's been done? Do you know Europe? 42,000 souls are gone, killed in 2 days by a regime drenched in blood. Do you know Europe? Or have you just given up? Do you know Europe? We are still here. We are still strong. Do you know Europe? How much longer? How much longer? How long? Do you know Europe?
To all of our friends around the world, under the yoke of the Islamic Republic, Iran is identified in your minds with terrorism, extremism, and poverty. The real Iran is a different Iran, a beautiful, peace-loving, and flourishing Iran. It is the Iran that existed before the Islamic Republic, and it is the Iran that will rise again from its ashes the day the Islamic Republic falls. So let me be clear about how a free Iran will act towards its neighbors and the world after the fall of this regime. In security and foreign policy, Iran's nuclear military program will end. Support for terrorist groups will cease immediately. A free Iran will work with regional and global partners to confront terrorism, organized crime, drug trafficking, and extremist Islamism. Iran will act as a friend and a stabilizing force in the region, and it will be a responsible partner in global security. In diplomacy, relations with the United States will be normalized, and our friendship with America and her people will be restored. The State of Israel will be recognized immediately. We will pursue the expansion of the Abraham Accords into the Cyrus Accords, bringing together a free Iran, Israel, and the Arab world. A new chapter will begin, grounded in mutual recognition, sovereignty, and national interest. In energy, Iran holds some of the largest oil and gas reserves in the world. A free Iran will become a reliable energy supplier to the free world. Policymaking will be transparent. Iran's actions will be responsible. Prices will be predictable. In transparency and governance, Iran will adopt and enforce international standards. Money laundering will be confronted. Organized corruption will be dismantled. Public institutions will answer to the people. In the economy, Iran is one of the world's last great untapped markets. Our population is educated, modern, with a diaspora that connects it to the four corners of the world. A democratic Iran will open its economy to trade, investment, and innovation, and Iran will seek to invest in the world. Opportunity will replace isolation. This is not an abstract vision. It is a practical one, grounded in national interest, stability, and cooperation. To achieve this, now is the time to stand with the Iranian people. The fall of the Islamic Republic and the establishment of a secular, democratic government in Iran will not only restore dignity to my people, it will benefit the region and the world. A free Iran will be a force for peace, for prosperity, and for partnership.
وقتی واسه غمنی گرچه قصه هامون کم نیست همه خسته ایم قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه وقتی واسه غمنی گرچه قصه هامون کم نیست همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما سرم باز باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه. روبروم یه واژه، یه هدف به نام انتقامه، پشت سرم دعای مادر و تو دستم تفنگ بابامه. رو زبونم اسم شاه، بگین عشق بی انتهاست، هر جا اسم ایران اومد اونجا صدای بچه رضاست. فردا می نویسم تو کتاب قصه دیمار، بگو با تیر جنگی کشتن بچه های بیگناه رو، بگو از بخت مادران چیر زنا و دختران، بگو تنها شهید شدیم تا تنها نمونه شامون. وقتی واسه غم نی گرچه قصه آمون کم نیست، همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست. روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما، سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه. وقتی واسه غم نی گرچه قصه آمون کم نیست، همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست. روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما، سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه. وقتی واسه غم نی گرچه قصه آمون کم نیست، همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست. روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما، سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه.
سلام من به تو یار قدیمی، منم همون هوادار قدیم.
سید سلام چطوری مردک، کلی کتلت شدین دایی بدون مدرک. سلام بسیجی قهرمان رفتی پیش توسی با پنیر و یه نون سنگک. سلام به محفل قرآنیتون، سلام به مدیرای بحرانیتون، سلام به حاجی اکبر و طوله هاش و خارج و رفقای ارگانیتون، سلام به دزدای پول ملت که تش میفتین توی تور ملت. سلام به همه شما کرکسایی که دارین نونتون رو میزنین تو خون ملت، ساکتش زیر دست و پاک و تک بخورین حالا هی به یه بادکنک بدوین. سلام آخر تو زندان باشه وقتی قرار بین آب خنک بخورین. مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا، ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا. مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا، ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا. اینو بگذاریم به خاک میرسیم، تجزیه طلبی که به خاک بیرسیم. ایران مردمش وطن پرستن، از کرد تا بلوچ بری به فاک بیرسی. توف به هر چی مرسی است، توف به هر کی در پی تجزیه است، توف به لوی و همونی که شیفته ی گل ملیگران تو وطن خدا نفسی هست. سر کردستان همه برپا شدن، بلوچستان فدای مهسا شدن. شم واحد که شیر و خورشید ما برقی جعلیا تنها شدن. شادی باشه واسه همه در میهن، کور بشه چه شهر چی اهریمن. رخه رو بگی تا اون 6 کلاس سواد و خبرگان و مجد سری ترجیحن. شبهای عروس و دامادی باشه برن سلامتی نوش کنن آبادی باشه. لحظت کجاست میدون شهیاده به سمت اتوبان آزادی باشه. سلام به نسل ندید پدیدا، نبودیم ندیدیم قدیمتی ما. شاه بود تو شادی کل میزدین، حالا شاه بر میگرده پیک میزنین. مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا، ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا. مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا، ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا. مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا، ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا.
اگه به این خوشگلی با نایده بود اسم این عشقاین رو توش بیاریم، ولی خب لازم بود دیگه. فکر کنم با نایده
Let's go. میخوام بگم از دلم، از عشق به این میهنم، به امید روز شکست دشمن شاه برمیگرده به وطن. برگشتن پهلوی وحشت هر اجنبی، بلند بگو همشهری شاه رضا پهلوی. نظام رسیده پرتگاه، بلند بگو جاوید شاه. برگشت شاه به میهن، دوای درد وطن. این آخرین نبرده، پهلوی برمیگرده. داره میاد پهلوی، زجه بزن سید علی. راه نجات وطن، پهلوی هموطن. ایران میشه گلستان، شاه که بیاد به ایران. ایران که شاه نداره، حساب کتاب نداره. آخون باید گم بشه، توپ تانک فشفشه. گم شو بیرون اجنبی، داره میاد پهلوی. فریاد بزن جاوید شاه، شعار هر وطن ها. ما شاه میخوایم نه ملا، بزار بشنوه دنیا. ایرانی داد بزن، شاه تو فریاد بزن. برگشتن پهلوی وحشت هر اجنبی، بلند بگو هموطن. شاه رضا پهلوی، فریاد بزن جاوید شاه، شعار هر وطن خواه. بلند بگو جاوید شاه، شعار هر وطن خواه. فریاد بزن جاوید شاه، شعار هر وطن خواه. فریاد بزن جاوید شاه، شعار هر وطن خواه. بلند بگو جاوید شاه، شعار هر وطن خواه.
Look at us here today. We see so many flags representing so many nations. We know we are not alone, and we thank you for being with us. For all people around the world who stand today in unity with the Iranian people, this is not just because it's good for us, and you do it out of compassion and care for our rights to liberty and justice and equality and human rights. But understand that it is in your best interest too, to have, unlike this regime that has been propagating terror and radicalism, we the people of Iran are peacemakers and not warmongers. We like to be friends, especially with the free world. We'd like to be able to have the best neighborly relationship with the people of our area and the region, with the Arab countries, with Israel, and all our other neighbors. We are fighting for justice, we're fighting for human rights, we are fighting for liberty, we're fighting to put an end to all sorts of discrimination. Because as an Iranian, I stand here to tell you that I've dedicated 47 years of my life because I think that my country deserves far better than what we have right now. To now understand that their best remedy is to support the people of Iran, because ultimately a free Iran will be your best partner, not just to bring stability and peace, but it will be in your best economic interest and opportunities. Together we can prosper again, and the world will be so different once the Iranian people are free. I am here to guarantee a transition to secular democratic future. I am committed to be that leader of transition for you, so we can one day have the final opportunity to decide the fate of our country through a democratic, transparent process, through the ballot box and free elections. And let's make sure that this time, especially the free nations of this world and their governments, stand on the right side of history.
Well, Durud, patriots. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to day 160 of Iran Revolution Live with your wonderful and amazing host, Mr. Armin Navabi.
And your wonderful and amazing host, Goldie Ghamari.
Thank you so much. Armin, how are you doing today?
Oh my God, I'm so encouraged because Mark Levin quote tweeted again the second video that I got from inside Iran for a second time. Yeah. So I'm feeling we feel heard now. It's so good.
Guys, Armin's famous now. He's gonna forget all about us. Armin's moving up in the world. Look at that.
No, never.
Wow.
Maybe one day
amazing.
I will be.
Can you pull it up?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. I can't. I'm actually in shock. I can't. Like the first time, I was like, "Oh, okay," but the second time,
I see it. I just saw it. Oh my God, Armin, you're trending on X
again. Oh, really?
Oh my God, Armin, you're trending. Look at this. I just opened up my X and look at this. Oh, guys. Look. So it says Iranian drivers highway plea to arm protesters amid crackdown. Iranian political analyst Armin Navabi shared video of the driver on a highway near Iran's tallest structure, interpreting it as proof that people want arms to face security forces' live fire. This follows a similar clip of a woman pleading armas amid the brutal 2025-2026 protests that saw 12,000 to over 30,000 deaths from a crackdown with live ammunition, machine guns, and snipers, as reported by Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. While voices like Mark Levin amplify calls to arm dissidents and tag leaders like Trump and Netanyahu, skeptics warn of risks like untrained fighters facing slaughter, and mainstream outlets have not verified the video. You're trending. Look, it starts Iranian political analyst Armin Navabi.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Here's the link.
Oh, thank you. Oh wow. Oh my God, guys.
Save this link. You're literally trending.
Oh my God.
Oh,
wow.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Goldie. Oh my God. I hope it works. Oh my
gosh.
It's trending. I didn't know. Oh, you shared it. Thank you, Goldie.
Armin, you are the news. Look at that.
Oh my God.
All right, let's go through this. So okay, so top arm. So Mark Levin, of course, and then next it's from you, direct from Tehran. Arm us. The momentum is building. This man just risked everything to show the world that the Iranian people want to be armed. They are desperate to get this message out. And after the massive response to the video of the woman I posted earlier, more people need to amplify their calls. I asked for proof from the ground, and he answered by filming this right in the heart of Tehran. Look closely at what he is doing. He is driving down an active highway in broad daylight, holding an illegal sign punishable by death against his steering wheel, right in front of the Milad Tower. He is operating directly under the regime's nose to prove this resistance is real. For the millions he represents, demanding weapons is no longer a political debate. It is a tactical necessity for survival. Peaceful protest against live ammunition has proven impossible. They aren't asking for foreign boots on the ground. They are asking for the basic means to defend themselves against a systemic slaughter. He risked his life to bypass the blackouts and deliver this geographical proof. Do not let the regime bury his slavery. And guys, here's the video. Let's share the video. Wow.
That's the song that we play. You go
Yeah.
the beginning. Yeah. And it's Jovi Shah. It's good that it had Jovi Shah in it as well.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Now other people are posting it.
Oh my God.
I wish this guy had like shared the link to your video instead of like just re-uploading it, because that's not cool. Like taking credit from you, but that's okay. Most people are like using like just like the video link, which is much better because you know, like it helps to grow your account, right? So
Yeah.
wow. Wow, look at this. Wow. Amazing. Look at this. Look at this. So proud of you.
Thank you.
Wow. That's huge. Look at the impact you're
Hopefully,
making.
do you think it would have an impact? Like
100%. 100%. Mark
okay.
Levin is very close to President Trump.
Trump.
If Mark Levin posts something, President Trump, I guarantee you sees it.
Okay, good. I'm scared that it might put people in danger, but it's their voice, right? Like it's the voice of the Iranian people. I'm just like, it's not what I'm saying. I'm just amplifying what they're saying, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, people in occupied Iran know the risks, so I don't think
Right.
it's for us to, you know, if this is what they want, then that's what we need to do.
Okay, great. Goldie, thank you so much for like, you know, the motivation. I feel like I thank you so much for, you know, saying all of these things. It really motivates me. So thank you.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
You're doing great work.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now I guess let's Oh. Wait, okay. 1 second. Sorry, one of my tabs is making a sound and I need to stop. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Sometimes one of your tabs that you have stuff open on is just like something starts playing and you don't know where it's coming from. So I need to stop it. Yeah. All right, guys. So let's do news from inside Iran. Let's go from inside Iran. How about we start with something funny? So Goldie would appreciate this before the rest of you would understand what's happening. So I like to make Goldie laugh at the beginning of the show. This is on State TV. Let's bring this up. Okay, so Gold, I thought you would appreciate this. Watch this. This is on State TV.
حملات عذرخواهی می‌کنم حملات موشکی و پهپادی در پاس
حملات پوشکی
عذرخواهی می‌کنم حملات موشکی و پهپادی ایران در پاسخ به تعرض آمریکایی‌ها به کشتی ایرانی.
So guys, so she's making a mistake because so many Iranians make fun of the Islamic Republic missiles by calling it Pushak instead of Mushak. Mushak means missile, Pushak means diaper, and it's so common for Iranian people to make to make fun of the Islamic Republic missiles that the news anchor, the Islamic Republic news anchor, she said like the diaper attacks of the Islamic Republic on our enemy. Like she said, she made a mistake. She said diaper attacks instead of missile attacks. So just wanted to say that was pretty fun to so and you can see in her face she's like, oh no, what did I do? Look at her face. Oh no. Like, I'm so sorry. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to show that. And another,
you know, she's probably thinking, oh no, am I going to be beheaded now? Like,
yeah. Off with her head. Okay.
Oh, hey, it's my friend Savakzadeh. Kudos to Armin and Goldie. Thank you for all that you do. Oh, thank you.
Aww.
Guys, everyone, if you're on X, go follow Savakzadeh's account. He is doing an amazing job taking all of the videos about Iran and like the updates and stuff, and he is posting them and explaining what's going on in English. So go give his account a follow if you're on X. I'll put the link to his account in all of the chats here. But yeah, he's a great guy and doing great work. So and he's also part of like my Iran Revolution like list of accounts to follow. So Sawagzad is great because he posts exclusively, or pretty much mostly in English, to give you guys better context and understanding. So guys, everyone put an S in the chat for Sawagzad because he's been doing amazing work. Thank you so much, Sawag. Great to see you.
He's a great source. I brought up his account, and look at this. It's a pretty good source of information. Look at the epic, cover that he has. That's
from a video game, but it's been like edited. It's been like digitally altered to like make it better. It's from a video game.
Oh, okay. It's pretty epic. Love it.
It's really cool. It's like a Rise of Civilizations expansion or something, and it's like the Iran expansion. And it's so cool. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can find that for you. Okay, so go to the news and I'll find that. But yeah, if you like scroll down his account, you'll see like he posts pretty much constantly, and it's always in English too.
So amplifying the voice of Iranians. Yeah,
exactly.
He's usually an account where when he posts something, it's pretty much he has done the research to verify it and all of that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So, thank you.
Well, I've known him for several years, so he's a great guy. Like I've known him for years, so yeah, definitely like one of the most reliable resources and sources for news on it about Iran on social media.
Yeah. Thank you, Sawagzad.
Thank you, Sawagzad. Enjoy the live stream. Great to see you.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Let me close this one. Okay, so this is kind of funny. Let's bring this up. I don't know, did we show this, Goldie, at all at any time during our show or no? These signs that they're putting inside here.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, guys. So given this is amazing, the Islamic Republic is putting signs in the street for regime protester to encourage them to come out into the streets. I have a lot of videos that I could show you that they're trying to use food to get them out to come into the streets to protest for the regime. But these are for they're using girls. It's like girls. There's girls everywhere. Come out. There's girls to marry here. So wait, let me see. Look at this, Goldie. You should watch this. This is funny. Let me actually play the whole clip. It's 19 seconds, and then we'll go through the sign. Okay, so these are the pro-regime protests inside Iran. So the first sign says, breaking news. There are خبر فوری هنوز آدم خوب برای ازدواج پیدا میشه. بیاید پیش ما. So it's like breaking news. There are still some good people that you could find for marriage. Come here. Like we have girls for marriage, right? And then let's see what the second side says. The second side is saying, خسته نشدی انقدر مجردی اومدی تجمع 2 نفری صفای دیگه داره بیا اینجا. Like, aren't you tired to come to these protests as a single person? If you come as a couple, it would be a lot more fun. Come over here. Like, stop being single, basically. And then, where is another one? What does this sign say? بیا اینجا ثبت نام کن شاید سال دیگه این موقع دنبال اسم بچه باشی. Like, come here and register here. Maybe next year, this time, you will be looking for baby names. Like you will have a kid. Okay, what does this sign say? ازدواج سخت نیست. خیال بافی های اینستا سختش کرده. So it's saying marriage is not difficult. It is the delusions of Instagram, that has made it difficult, right? So basically saying like you're on Instagram looking for girls, instead of scrolling on Instagram looking for girls, come here, we have girls. Basically, that's what it means. So it's just a marketing tactic to get Basiji to boys, the men coming here looking for girls, basically.
Armin, I found the video game. So it's so this is actually kind of cool. So it's an expansion of Hearts of Iron 4, and it was like some sort of expansion pass. And the first, I guess, expansion was they added Iran to the game, and it's from like I think it's like World War II. I can't remember if it's World War II or World War I, but let me play this, and then I'm just going to show you the reaction to this, because this video was going viral a few years ago.
Okay.
They thought us complacent, content to bow before the tides of history. They marched upon us with arrogance, called us a mere corridor, a passageway to their ambitions. But they forgot one truth. This is the land of lions. And lions never surrender.
Wow.
Let the world witness our rise. We are the flame that forges empires.
Oh my God.
Doesn't that give you chills? Like, look at that.
Oh my God.
This is a video game, by the way. This is a video game. But because it was World War II, that's when Iran was under the Pahlavi dynasty. So it's all like, you know, Reza Shah the Great, and like they even got the flag right. They have the lion and sun with the crown flag. You see that?
Yeah.
And then look at this part. Look at this part. Like, that's Reza Shah standing in the, you know, in like the hall.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, that's like the you know, the Iranian army. And then you see like the lion and sun with the crown flags there.
It was so cool. Amazing.
You know, even though it's a video game, like, guys, this is how much we appreciate seeing things like this, because, you know, the Islamic regime has tried to take it all away. So even seeing this is phenomenal, right? Like, we love this. Takht Jamshid. Okay, let me play it one more time, and then I want to share the reactions with you to this, Armin, okay? Because I don't think the video game developer realized what was going to happen.
They thought us complacent, content to bow before the tides of history. They marched upon us with arrogance, called us a mere corridor, a passageway to their ambitions. But they forgot one truth. This is the land of lions. And lions never surrender. Let the world witness our rise. We are the flame that forges empires.
Wow.
So that
Amazing.
was okay. People are asking for the link here. I'm happy to copy link. Wait, I thought I liked this. All right, I'll share the link with all of you guys. But now, Armin, you have to see the comments here. Because the comments are the best part. So as soon as like this video kind of started going viral, people started posting. So, you know, there's Savagzadeh. So he's like, as an Iranian, I'm absolutely stoked about this. And then he actually reached out. And so his banner header is like the 4K version of this. So the video game developers sent him the 4K version. But then you have all the Iranians are like Javid Shah, right? So like everyone is just like posting, you know, Javid Shah, Reza Shah the Great, right? Pahlavi. So, you know, there you go. Like it's just anyways.
Oh
So
my God.
and what's really funny is that like, you know, most of their posts only have like, you know, maybe 64 likes or 4 likes or 50 likes or, you know, whatever. But this one had like 1.6 thousand likes. And so they had this pinned to the top of their thing for a while. And then, you know, now there's like all these, like so many Iranians follow them now. But yeah, like they don't usually get a lot of likes. But, you know, when the Iranians all saw that, like, you can see like 63 likes, 42 likes, 57, but then that one had 1.6. So anyways, just a little bit cool story there.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but guys, it's also like it's a another cool example to show people who are, you know, non-Iranians like how much we love our monarchy and our history and the Pahlavi dynasty. That, you know, any example or you know any instance where we see it, even in a video game, we get excited because it kind of it's nostalgic for us in a way, and that's what we're fighting for.
Yeah, it's an alternative timeline that we wish we were on, but we're now trying to make this timeline look more like that timeline.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So, Goldie, I have a video that is not confirmed, but it looks like the Garda Javidan doing some operations inside Iran. What do you think? Should we share it or skip it?
I mean, if it's unconfirmed, as long as we say it's unconfirmed, we could share it with the understanding that it's unconfirmed.
Okay. So, guys, look at this. The people who posted this, they showed the address of where this is happening. They say Garda Javidan Iran at the bottom, and they say Makanhaya Mashru at the top left, which means legitimate target. Like we're not going and causing mayhem for no reason. Only legitimate targets. So I'll play it and then I'll explain.
By the way. Or could you just send me the link?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
A private chat or
just in the private chat is fine.
Okay. So let me play it. Okay, I'm gonna mute it because probably copyrighted. Music. So look at I forgot to say this. Look, it says Paygah Basij. Paygah Basij at the top. So Basiji base. And then you look in here, and then this is a Basiji base, and look what they do. So this is before. Give me a second. And then after, I was running away from it, and boom. So this is okay. Let me see if there's music when he's running because I want to see. Yep, still music. So this is the best CG base. So the Garda Javidan, which is the Immortal Guards, if this video is true, is been activated to carry out operations like this.
Wow.
So, yeah. So that's a new development. It's interesting that I think more people should talk about this because this might be a new phase that we're moving into. So
yeah, there are some videos like that I'm seeing going around.
Okay, so that's that update. Another update is that the Islamic Republic is now doing Chinese propaganda for some reason. So I have 2 videos for you guys to look at this. This is inside Iran and in the streets and stuff. Look at this. It's by the Islamic Republic.
What is he singing?
Yeah, and so I see
what
at the
language
bottom,
is that?
Chinese Mandarin.
He's singing in Mandarin?
Yeah, something about Muslims. It's kind of, I don't know what this is. Does that look like Musalman? Because it's kind of pixely. Anybody speaks Chinese here?
Is it just me, or does this is like, you know, like awkwardly racist in a way? Like, what is this?
It's basically promoting Islam and the Islamic Republic in Chinese. I have more. There's more here. This is in the streets. This looks like the same guy, by the way. Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, this is I wonder if this is in response to President Trump's trip to Beijing. I mean, first of all, you know, communism and religion don't mix, and you know, the Uyghurs in China are being persecuted, and you know, that's a horrific situation there. But communism and religion don't mix, and the CCP is, you know, very, very sort of like anti-religion and anti-Islam. How does the Islamic regime think that by singing like jihadi songs in Chinese, that's going to improve their relations? Wouldn't that actually like make their relations more awkward?
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking.
Because it's like one terrorist group, you know, dealing with another terrorist group, right? So you know, this isn't like two normal rational state actors communicating, or you know, this isn't like the relationship between normal state actors. This is a relationship between you know, Islamic terrorist totalitarian dictatorship and, you know, a communist party that severely limits human rights and freedom of religion,
Right.
and is incredibly anti-Islam.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did, you know, maybe there were some deep thoughts into this, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was just as simple like, oh, you speak Chinese? You sing in Chinese? Why don't you come sing as a form of getting people out? Because that's rare, that's unique. And they're desperately trying anything to entertain people to come into the streets. And they were like, oh, holy crap, you actually can sing in Chinese and you're Durkha like the rest of us? Why don't we make that into a show, so as a way to entertain people? It might be as simple as that. Do you think that might be it?
I mean, it could be, yeah. I mean, if they're looking for new ways to entertain people, I guess,
Right.
to, you know, to entertain the Durkhas, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
weird.
because it's unique, like somebody singing about Islam and Muslims in Chinese. Like, we don't see that every day. Like, if you say like that's going to happen, people are going to be like, yeah, I want to come and see that. So that's how they could like fill the streets maybe with these people. Like, where is it? These people? Yeah. They're trying
yeah,
everything, you know.
I know, and the other video was like so stereotypical, like it made me feel uncomfortable. It was like awkwardly racist. Like why is a kid wearing like that outfit and that hat? Like, what is this? Like, is a guy like that's like the hat they wear like in the rice fields or something, right? I don't know. So weird. Oh, I can't. There's
wore
no
a hat
audio here.
No, I turned off the
Oh,
audio
okay.
so that while you're speaking,
Yeah.
this was in the background. Yeah, yeah. Why, you want me to play it again? Should I play it again?
I don't know. Like I'm just I don't even know how to react to this. It's the weirdest thing.
Right. Oh yeah, here's Iran International's explanation of this. They're saying Reza Hellai, a government-affiliated eulogist, performed eulogies in Chinese at a street gathering of supporters of the Islamic Republic. This video has elicited widespread reaction from social media users. And this was the other one. Let me see what the caption for this one says. Oh, this person saying, these Shia clowns have everything about them matching up to everything about I don't know. Wait, let me read the Persian. این دلقک‌های شیعه همه چیشون هم به هم همه چیشون میاد. کسی نیست ازشون بپرسه نظرشون رو درباره. Oh, Goldie, look at this. This guy's pointing out what you said.
Oh yeah.
Like he's saying, yeah, this person is saying, like, is anybody going to ask them about the genocide of Muslims by China from these people? This guy is pointing out what you pointed
Yeah,
out.
and you know, Armin, that's the other thing as well. You know, if the Islamic regime is, you know, cares so much about religion, blah blah blah, why do they have such close relationships with a country that is literally massacring the Uyghurs, right? And other Muslims, right? You would think that if, you know, Islam is so important to them, and you know, they really are all about religion or whatever, like why aren't they speaking up about the persecution of Muslims in China?
Yeah, not only they're friends with CCP, but they didn't complain about the persecution of Muslims in China like once, like nothing, like completely okay. But you know, Goldie, I know why. Why are they looking the other way? Okay, guys, anybody want to guess why they're ignoring Chinese persecution of Muslims? Because the Chinese are not Jews. They're not Jews. No Jews, no news. They don't care because it's only the Jews. Yeah. So, and yeah, if they were Palestinian, maybe they would care, but Muslim, not so much. Right? There we go. Of course. Oh, more weird stuff from, oh my god, Goldie, this is going to make your blood boil. I don't know unless you've already seen it.
No.
They stole from us again from the streets inside Iran. Look at this. They're trying to replace Javid Shah with Javid Iran as a way to take a position against our Javid Shah. Look at this. This is inside Iran.
جاوید نورا پایینه میاریم بالا ایران آماده نورا پایین آماده ایم
جاوید 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 جاوید
بگیم جاوید.
Guys, this is a sign of their desperation. The guys, so listen, they always try to take our slogans from us. How can you say Javid Iran when you're literally the Arab Muslim occupiers and you have a big flag that says Allah in Arabic and Allahu Akbar in Arabic, right? Behind you. Like it's the craziest thing. Guys, this is a sign of desperation. This is also why we don't use woman life freedom anymore, because they took woman life freedom from us. Guys, the one chant, the one thing that they cannot take from us is Javid Shah. They can try everything else, right? And this is why, like, some people, like, you know, some you know, people who are opposed to the Islamic regime, they don't want to say Javid Shah, like they'll say Javid Iran or whatever, and like those slogans don't catch on because we have all realized and come to the conclusion as a nation that the Islamic regime is terrified of King Reza Pahlavi and terrified of the Pahlavi dynasty. So the fact that they're saying Javid Iran, again, they're trying to take that from us and they're trying to make it seem as if, oh, we're you know, on the right side because we're supporting Iran, long live Iran, right? Because the one thing they will never say is Javid Shah, and that's the one thing that they cannot take away from us. But they're trying hard. If anything, this is only going to make people say Javid Shah even more.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, they say Javid Iran, pretending that Javid Shah means that you care about the Shah and not about Iran. But we say Payande Iran. Like we say Javid Shah Payande Iran.
Yeah.
So in fact, and it sounds like Javid sounds well with Shah, and Javid Iran doesn't really flow very well. Payande Iran means the same thing as Payande is the same, basically is the same thing as Javid technically, right? So Payande Iran is long live Iran, and it just matches better with Iran. But they're saying Javid Iran to act like they're better than us because we say long live Shah and they say long live Iran. They're trying to act like they're more patriotic than us. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid. But it backfires because they're now signaling to the whole world that it's us, the people who say Javid Shah, that is the main opposition. Like they used to try to make it seem like, oh, it's the MEK, it's the leftists, it's the reformists. But now our movement is so strong that they have to accept us as their main enemy, which is basically another way to give us, you know, to show to the world, to advertise our movement to the whole world. So keep doing it, I guess. I don't know. And Goldie, like it's very interesting because they're saying Javid Iran, it's not just the flag that has Allahu Akbar on it, it's that they made the Allahu Akbars on it even bigger. Like this is not even the like they made it so big that it's not even like the actual flag. So like let's be as ironic as possible as we possibly can. Say Javid Iran while putting Allahu Akbar behind us. Doesn't match very well. Oh, by the way, guys, I see the nice, really kind super chats. Thank you so much. We will read them very soon. I'll just go over through some of these videos I have for you guys and some of this news, and then I'll share it. I'll go through responding to you guys. All right, so the next Durka video we have for you is again from inside. Hold on, let me remove this one. Like this one, remove this one. So now there's this activity. They're throwing slippers at President Trump, as President Donald Trump. Sorry, slipper. Oh, yeah. You know what? I almost said slippers at Bush because President Bush in Iraq, he has slippers thrown at him. But now we have slippers were thrown at a large image of U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday during a religious event in Tehran to mark Eid al-Qadr. Eid al-Qadr. So let's watch this. So they have a booth. Like this guy is like, come, get this slipper and throw it as President Trump. And look at this. They have a baby girl slipper for some reason. I don't know. Yeah. And then what is this? President Trump. And what does the sign say? توقفگاه استکبار ستیزی. Oh my God. So استکبار بچه استکبار به فارسی چی میشه؟ Let me see. توقفگاه استکبار ستیزی. So anti-arrogance stop. So he's basically, this is a stop. You stop here to fight arrogance. So you will basically, this is the stop. You come here and you stop and you fight arrogance. And why do they have these aftabes here? What the hell? they have these bidets. The bidet is for your Imam Khomeini. Like, what does that got to do with President Trump?
Yeah. What's with the
Yeah.
after
I don't know. They have the pink after it. They have pink bidets. I think they're butthurt over the fact that we associate the bidet with Khomeini. So now they're trying to do that with President Trump. But I don't know if yeah. Anti-imperialism station. That's the that's actually the better translation. Somebody saying, is that his wife's shoes? Yes. Oh no, yes, that's his wife. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go. Oh, so guys, I don't know if this is a good segue. I have some serious bad news, so I'll skip that for now on, so it's not like we're not laughing right before it. Okay, so this is an interesting news. President Trump said that he stopped an operation to go inside Iran and get the enriched uranium to avoid a disaster like what happened with Jimmy Carter. So this is a new update from President Trump that I haven't heard of. So President Donald Trump said he considered sending U.S. Special Operations Forces to retrieve Iran's highly enriched uranium stockpile, but rejected the idea because the mission would require weeks inside a war zone and risk becoming a Jimmy Carter moment. Guys, remember we said this to you on Iran Revolution Live. We said that this is obviously an option that the United States could do. But after researching the complications of it, like the details of it is so complicated, and will put American soldiers at great risk. Like it's really, it would be the most complicated military / engineering operations in history. And obviously, United States is the only country that would be able to get that done. However, it will still put American soldiers and engineers at so much risk that we don't see it happening. We said we don't see it happening. And we basically told you that there's 3 options to get the enriched uranium out. Actually, 4. 5, actually. The first one is to basically do a deal with the Islamic Republic and get the enriched uranium out. That seems very unlikely for the Islamic Republic to do. Because imagine Mujtaba Khamenei's main first thing that he ever did is to, after they killed his father, to tell the people who are responsible for killing his father that they are allowed to come put their boots on Iranian soil and get the enriched uranium out. A deal like that seems very, very, unlikely. Okay, so we could cross that one, right? For now. The other one is for the Americans to come and take the enriched uranium by force. And, we said that's really unlikely because it will put the American soldiers at so much risk. And it seemed like we were right about that, right? Things might change, but so far there's that. Option number 3 is for China to come and get the enriched uranium. That is also because there's only 2 countries who could do it. That's the United States and China. That seems very unlikely. It would be considered a defeat for President Trump to allow the main country that is an adversary of United States, the main competitor of United States that had worked with the Islamic Republic and enables the Islamic Republic for them. Like you can't trust the CCP. So that seems like unlikely. So that's the option number 3. Option number 4 is to just say that, you know what, it's under the rubble. They can't get it. So let it just be there. The Islamic Republic will not be able to reach it, and we'll keep an eye on it. Operation Midnight Hammer was so successful that it's under so much rubble that it's unreachable to the Islamic Republic. So it's good as already taken. That option also seems unlikely because President Trump has confirmed multiple times that he is going to get it out. So if he goes with that, it means that it will be an obvious defeat for President Trump. So these are the 4 options that I exhausted, and I can't think of any other option. But option number 5 is the only realistic option, which is regime change. Option number 5, these are the 5 options, and I think I gave you a complete list of everything that is possible. If I missed anything, let me know, and I will add it to the list. But given that we have 5 and 4 of them seem technically like close to impossible. The only way to resolve this is regime change. The only way to resolve this is regime change, and that's why the United States will not be able to do anything that would be considered a victory other than regime change in Iran. That's what I think. But let's actually read the quote by President Trump saying, "I didn't want to be Jimmy Carter. I didn't feel like being Jimmy Carter. So that topic we did." Wait, okay. Well, we thought about it right at the very beginning, before we did what we did, before we destroyed their entire military. We thought about it, and I didn't want to be in a position where you had been here to get there, he told reporters at the White House. He also added this, is saying it's not like Venezuela, like you go in, you're there for a matter of minutes and you're out and everybody's waving goodbye as you brought the cargo to be there for 2 weeks. You need massive equipment to airlift the equipment and you're in a war zone. Yeah, so we talked about this. It's called dark periods, right? So for example, with Venezuela, with Maduro, going in and taking him out had one dark period. One dark period is you need the dark period to be able to do operations like this, because you have the advantage. They can't see, but you have the equipment that can see. But if you have multiple dark periods, that means that you're putting your soldiers in harm's way in daylight. And United States cannot afford to do that to its soldiers, right? So let me, Goldie send me a few stuff. Let me go over them.
Yeah, 3 things.
Okay, let's do these now. Thank you, Goldie. And then maybe after that, we'll go to the super chats. And if there's anything left, there's one thing I want to read after this. And then after that, we'll go to the super chat. So let's do the 3 videos that Goldie just sent us. All right. So the caption says, a man described as a government supporter attacked a group of young people in western Iranian city of Kermanshah after confronting them over a young woman's hijab, according to witness account sent to Iran's International with video of the incident. Guys, this proves that the hijab issue hasn't gone away. This sometimes dies down, but it comes back. It always comes back, right? So look at this. What are they doing to the girl?
The guy starts like attacking her, and then people try to like step in and stop. So guys, all the propagandists of the Islamic regime, right? Like the like that Pakistani girl, I don't want to say her name, that went to occupied Iran, paid by the Islamic regime, and all these other people who are like, oh, look, like no one has to wear hijab. It's a lie, right? Like hijab isn't mandatory. That's all propaganda that's put out by the Islamic regime. Or if you do see women who are not wearing hijab, it's not because it's free. It's because not wearing hijab is an act of civil disobedience. So it's an act of civil disobedience, but supporters of the regime are being disingenuous, and they're trying to tell people that this is like Iran is free just like every other country. But as you can see behind the scenes, when no one's looking, this is the reality right here of what happens.
Exactly. And this means, guys, as soon as the Islamic Republic feels secure, they will go back to full enforcement. The only times that they don't enforce is when they feel uprising, when they're afraid of an uprising. But as soon as they feel like they have the upper hand over the people, they will go full draconian aggressive against anybody who's not wearing a hijab. Thank you, Goldie. This is important reminder for all of us. Okay. And let me go over here. So then we had this. Okay, so this is from CENTCOM. We had an update here saying claim. So this is, guys, CENTCOM does a really good job in responding to lies by the Islamic Republic. They put the claim, and they then put the truth. It's so effective. I love it. It has been such a, it's interesting because CENTCOM is supposed to be like for military operations, but when it comes to the, information warfare, I don't know who's behind their social media account, but they need a raise because they're doing such a good job in responding to the propaganda. So they're saying Iran claims it fired warning shots at U.S. warships in the Gulf of Oman, forcing American vessels to retreat toward the Indian Ocean. This is false. The truth is, Iranian forces did not attack or fire at U.S. Navy warships. Doing so would be a gross violation of the ceasefire. U.S. forces continue to operate freely in regional waters while fully enforcing the ongoing blockade against Iran. So the Islamic Republic is trying to, so guys, the Islamic Republic is trying to be active militarily to support, to tell its followers that we are basically devastating our enemy, but without causing the Americans to come and attack them, right? So they do two things. They attack the Arab countries, and even if they attack the American bases, they only do it symbolically. They try to not cause damage to the Americans because right now they're afraid of them, the Americans. They figured out that we could just keep bombing the UAE, Bahrain. They're not, by the way, guys, this is something that people don't know. Saudi Arabia has a secret agreement with the Islamic Republic to get bombed less. Like to just focus your bombs on the UAE and Bahrain and Kuwait. Did you guys know that? This is so, the Saudi Arabia has a secret deal with the Islamic Republic to only get a few bombs and not get most of them, which is insane. But I think the favorite targets of the Islamic Republic are now Kuwait, Bahrain, and UAE. And this is a way to suggest to their followers that we are doing a lot. We're attacking the Zionists without actually doing enough damage to the Americans for the Americans to respond, especially given President Trump said that if any Americans die, the ceasefire would be considered violated. With regards to Israel, they can't really reach Israel. So they're just focusing on Hezbollah instead of themselves directing. I mean, they can reach Israel, but it's not doing the damage that they wanted. So when it comes to the Americans, they're not attacking the Americans, but they're trying to claim that they're attacking Americans as a way for the regime supporters to feel like, okay, we're doing something. But CENTCOM is like, nope, they're not. Okay, and then we have, oh my God, what is this? Wow, Goldie, what is this? Bless the people of Fiji for standing with Iranians. Really? Oh my God, that's beautiful. Okay, let me play this.
Yeah, and that one there as well. From there, you could, if you step back, brother, take one video and one photo, and we are finished. Huh? Oh! Hands up if you like to for something.
Oh my God!
For Bula one as well. Bula! Make sure they follow all of them in it, please. One photo. Yeah. All good? All photo.
Oh, there you go.
Anymore. I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool message from Fiji.
Oh, thank you, Fiji. Love you, Fiji. Thank you. Oh, that's so beautiful. That was so. Thank you for sharing that, Goldie. I appreciate that. Oh God. I have this news that is kind of upsetting. I need to, You know what? I have to do it again. I don't know when to do it, but I'm going to do it now. Okay. So, two 20-year-old twin brothers imprisoned in Iran's Ghazal Hissar prison have been sentenced to death on charges of spying for Israel, according to Iranian rights groups. So they are twins, 20-year-old twin brothers who have been in prison are now. I don't know why. Is it? Do we know their names? Let me just read the full article then. Two 20-year-old twin brothers in prison in Iran's Ghazal Hissar prison have been sentenced to death on charges of spying for Israel, according to Iranian rights groups. Iran Human Rights said, oh, here are their names. Hassan and Hossein Amiri. So Hassan Amiri and Hossein Amiri were convicted by Branch 26 of Tehran's Revolutionary Court, presided over by Judge Iman Afshari. According to the group, Hassan Amiri was arrested at a checkpoint on March 19th after authorities allegedly found an image of a bomb location on his mobile phone. The organization, okay, I'm not going to read the rest because I don't want to read regime. I don't believe the regime, so I'm not going to read the rest. So, guys, their name are again Hassan Amiri and Hossein Amiri, twin brothers, 20 years old. Just wanted to bring that update. All right, so Goldie, those are some of the updates I had.
Okay.
Should we go to the Q&A?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, and oh no. Okay, I need a quick 30-second bio break. Would you be able to get us started?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, be right back.
Okay, so let's go to the first super chat. So Sarah says, Armin, your posts are reaching Trump. Bosharaf, I agree. I'll save this one for when Armin comes back so that he can read that. Thank you so much, Sarah. T. Thompson says, at what age do the mullahs start to jail, harm girls for being with mixed groups, showing hair, etc.? An Iranian expat woman spoke of being jailed ×2. I mean, so technically, girls are supposed to be okay until the age of 9. But when they start going to school, even like at the age of even in preschool or like kindergarten, so at the age of 4 or 5, they have to cover their hair when they're going to school. And honestly, it depends on how insane the mullah is. Some mullahs just, because they're all durkas and crazy, some will actually demand it of girls that are younger than 9. It's just, it's insane. And yeah, it's very difficult that way. Armin, the first, yeah.
Oh yeah. Regarding this one, you're very correct. They argue that even though before 9 you don't have to wear a hijab for girls, it's better to get them into the habit. So in elementary school, the hijab for girls as young as 7 or 6 is mandatory because they're practicing for when they get 9. And I remember when I was in Iran, so many times when families go out and they're girls that are 11, 12, and they're not wearing the hijab. Back, 20 years ago when I was in Iran, when the morality police would show up and she would like, why is she not wearing the hijab? And they were like, she's 8, she's like under 9 years old. And there were always this argument with the morality police, like, she doesn't look not like under 9, she looks like 12, 13. And we're like, no. And like, show me her ID. Like, oh, we don't have her ID, but we promise. She's like 8 years old. Like, I can't even count the number of times that this argument over the age of the girl with morality police was an issue. Parents trying to say like, no, she's above 9 or under 9. By the way, you know how disgusting this is? Because by the point of hijab is for men to not be sexually attracted to women. That is the point. So the Islamic ideology, basically as a whole, by saying that girls need to wear the hijab as after 9 years old, they are basically saying that's when we start finding girls attractive. By saying 9 and above need to wear hijab, they are basically saying we're a bunch of, like, I don't know, freaks. and you need to protect yourself against our freaky ways because when it gets to 9, that's officially Islam's position. A girl that is 9 is sexually now attractive, according to Islam, officially. Sorry, Goldie, I was like interrupted you.
No, not at all. I was going to say the first super chat was for you.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. Sarah is saying, Armin, your posts are reaching Trump. Basharaf. I don't know about that, but thank you. I mean, Basharaf, yes, I'll take that one. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully, I don't know because President Trump is not on X; he's active on Truth Social, so I don't know if it's going to reach him, but hopefully. But thank you. Yeah, you know, I should start a Truth Social account.
You should.
I don't know why I haven't done. Yes. And thank you, Sarah. And then we have, should I continue or do you want to continue?
No, you can go ahead.
Okay. Yes. William saying they go to China to promote jihad. Okay. All right, William. But okay. All right, let's go to the next super chat. Wyatt, thank you so much for the super chat, saying CCP puts Muslims in forced labor camps. Maybe they want to go to camp for the summer. It's safer than staying in Iran, and they do have steady work. Yeah, forced labor, forced work. Yes, I see what I see what you did there. It's, by the way, guys, I've seen documentaries on how they treat them. It's so disgusting. The way CCP treats the Muslim population in China is so disgusting, and Muslims around the world, the vast majority of them, completely ignore it. It's so hypocritical. Like even based on your own Islamic standards, like, what happened to caring about the ummah? Like, you know, the CCP has been so a sponsor of so many of these Islamic countries that they just look the other way. Like, they betray their own fellow Muslims by just completely looking the other way, just because they're getting so much money and political support and financial support from the CCP. It's so hypocritical. Which, by the way, guys, it proves that the so-called sympathy of Muslims for the people in Gaza is fake. It has nothing to do with the people in Gaza. It's all about attacking Jews. It's all about attacking Israel. In fact, I bet, let me know if you agree with this, I bet the most anti-Israelis, whether they're Muslim or whether they're leftists, if you could basically snap your fingers and make the people in Gaza not have any issues anymore and be free and prosperous, they would not accept that. Like, they would not wish that, because they're all like, their main ammunition and excuse against Israel will go away. I am almost sure that the vast majority of the people that are anti-Israeli, they want the people in Gaza, they want maximum suffering for the people in Gaza, because they want that as a tool against Israel. And I've seen so much that confirms that. One of them is this. One of them is like, what China does to its Muslim population is far, far worse than Israel. I mean, Israel doesn't do anything against the people in Gaza. Israel is the greatest blessing to the people in Gaza. Because, guys, let me say one more thing. Nobody cares about the lives of people in Gaza more than Israel, more than the IDF. Nobody cares about the lives of the people in Gaza more than the IDF. Not even the people in Gaza. The people in Gaza don't care about their own lives more than the IDF cares about their lives. All right. And thank you, Aya. Thank you for the super chat. And Kelly Fortune, thank you so much for the super chat, saying, Armin, congrats on your viral post. Well, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. You're doing a good thing, amplifying the message there. Yes, okay. It's scary, but hopefully it will have a positive effect. Yes, they are risking so much to get out. Yes, yes, yeah. You know, guys, anytime I'm not sure if I'm doing something right or wrong, I'll do two things. I'll do three things. I check whether if it's aligned with what Prince Reza Pahlavi is trying to do. I check with one of my Iranian and friends that is secret, and I also check with Goldie. Okay, and that's how I know if I'm on the right path or not. Okay, I'll
Oh,
triple
you check with me. Oh,
Yes, I
wow.
check with you.
I'm
Yeah,
honored.
yes, of course, of course. Yes. So, and thank you, Kelly Fortune. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. And then we have another super chat from Sketch. Hey, Sketch. Sketch is saying IRGC chant Javid, so Walmart American. Oh yes, so Walmart Americans can't distinguish Javid Shah street videos from IRGC Javid. This is a deception at USA and EU, not for media propaganda. Not you for media propaganda. Yes, that's actually a very good point, because they could. You're right. You know, they could confuse Americans and Europeans by using Javid, and then, you know, now when we say Javid, it's hard for us to separate them, separate us from them. That's a very good point, and it's a very strategic way for them to, you know, to confuse people. So, I mean, I would say the Shah part is the winning part, but they also have a way around that, because they say Javi Shah Karbala. We saw them do that, which means long live the king of Karbala, meaning Hussein. So yeah, it makes our job more difficult, but yeah, we have to come up with clever ways on how to disarm them, disarm the propaganda. I have to think about how to. Yeah, I mean, I guess the best thing we could do is basically these live streams and tell people about the difference. And Sketch again celebrating his membership for 4 months. 4 months member. Thank you for being a member. Saying peers and friends would use this to say Javid is IRGC. Yep. Anna Kasparian, Jack Gilger, Tucker Carlson, all those people. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Sketch. A great point, by the way. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Arzu, beautiful name, Arzu, saying that guy yelling Javid Iran is an LA singer, Qaisar. Yes, I know him. I mean, I didn't know him until 2 days ago, but unfortunately now I know him. They bought him to go to Iran to show us all the LA singers are with IRGC. You know what? This super chat goes with Sketch's super chat. So, guys, if you don't know that guy that singer, that guy, let me bring it up actually again. Let me find it. He, like, a lot of Iranian people were losing, like, really, really angry at seeing this, at this Qaisar guy. Yeah, this guy, because he is one of the most un-Islamic singers that has been living in LA and singing for Iranian Americans songs that are about girls. About, like, if you look at his music videos, they're all just like, let me bring it up. This guy, right? So he's now in Iran. This guy, Qaisar, okay? So apparently he's famous among Iranians. I didn't know him because I don't follow celebrities. He's like a celebrity, and he's an LA celebrity for Iranian Americans and Iranians just basically worldwide. And he's singer. If you look at his videos, is that you have like girls like in bikinis and singing and dancing. Somebody that would be considered very un-Islamic. And now the Islamic Republic has basically reached out to him and is giving him probably has given him a lot of money to come to Iran and basically chant against America and basically say Javid Iran instead of like Javid Shah, as a propaganda tool. Look at him and like look at his style. Like, he is. I don't know if I should show you some of his music videos because they're pretty un-Islamic. They're basically what
I'm
the
sure we
Islamic
can get
Republic-
the gist of it, and it might be copyrighted if he plays music videos.
Yes, yes, yes. But it's what the Islamic Republic would call a degenerate, basically.
Yeah.
And now they're using them. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, by the way, Arizu, for bringing this to our attention. And then we got another super chat by Checkmate Stallion. Oh no, it's not a super chat. It's a gift. Checkmate Stallion comes with gift for
thank you.
Goldie's chat, giving a gift to somebody in the chat. Thank you, Checkmate Stallion. And then we have Kansas Warcraft player. Oh, fellow Warcraft player in Kansas. Thank you for the oh no, not a super chat. Celebrating 4 months of membership, saying, and the left has no problem with that trial. What if here there was a sentence from Judge Bishop? Oh, the trial that I told you. Yeah, Judge Bishop John Doe. Unbelievable. Thank you for everything. Goldie, do you understand? I don't understand what this is referring to.
And the left has no problem with that trial. What if here there was a sentence from, I think he's referring to the 2 Iranians who have been sentenced to death in that trial.
But what is Bishop John Doe? Judge Bishop John Doe. I don't know what that is.
It's probably just like an American judge.
Oh yeah. What if? Okay, so you're saying? Oh, okay, I see. What if they just made the bishop a judge in United States and they put him the head of a trial, like they do with like mullahs in Iran? Yes. Okay, now I see. I think I got it. Yes.
Yeah.
So something. Yeah. Okay, Kansas. Now I understood the first part, but yeah, now I got the second part. Thank you, and I appreciate, and thank you for thanking us. Thank you for being here with us. And then we have Estelina, I think. Thank you for the super chat, saying, Armijan, remember those info PDFs you made to help people? Right now, between internet blackouts, would be a great time to share them. Javid Shah. Oh, you're right. I will share it on the Persian show. Maybe I should put the link to it in the chat for you guys. Do you guys want that? Let me see. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, you should put the link in the chats.
Oh, okay. So Operation Iranian Renaissance is something that we did a couple of years ago when the Mahsa Revolution was happening. And this is what she's referring to, okay? So me and Susanna, we made this, and some other people, secret people, we made this website, and look, it's in Persian as well, okay? And we have a PDF here. We have a PDF here that goes over what to do if you get, if you have injuries during the protest, if you get hit by a bullet, how to stop the bleeding. So we had that. And then so look at this. We basically, guys, this is before AI. So we had to meet with experts and get this fact checked multiple times before we published it. And then basically we published it on this website, and we made it so that they're PDF, so that if the internet gets cut, they don't have to come to the website. They have it on their phone, so people could share it on Telegram and stuff like that. And we also had this 1-page PDF that basically tells you that during a protest, during an uprising, what to wear, what to do, what not to do, what to do when there's tear gas, what to bring with you. So yeah, let me actually put the link to this website. You guys could share it around, especially with Iranians, because it could save someone's life, right? So let me put the link in the website in the chat. It's OPIRAN. OPIRAN is Operation Iranian Renaissance. Okay. So thank you for believing in that. Yeah, that's a good. We worked so hard on that, and yeah, we wanted to make sure it spreads far and wide. Yeah, and you know what? And on the Persian channel, I'm gonna remind people that we have this resource. That's a good suggestion, by the way. Thank you. Okay. And then we have Philly. Thank you so much for the super chat, saying those that calls themselves reformers What do they exactly want to reform? They don't want to. They want to reform the level of power that they have access to. They want to reform the fact that they don't have power enough, and they want more power. That's the only thing they want to reform, right? They are actually the people who call themselves reformers. They are more hardline than the people who don't. They have they have bigger history of violence. They are more fundamentalist. They're just more clever with their politics. They are more understanding of the pragmatic methods that you need to use both internally and internationally to make the Islamic Republic survive. But other than that, they don't want to reform. In fact, I think that they're more conservative because they are trying to do everything in their power to conserve the Islamic Republic, and they think that the so-called hardliners are not. Oh, sorry, are not hardliner enough. Are not conservative enough. Like their methods is going to make the Islamic Republic fall, and they are the true followers of the Islamic Republic because they have the way to keep the Islamic Republic going. So if anything, I would consider them to be more conservative and more hardline. Like for example, Rouhani. Let me tell you, for example, like Rouhani was the first person that introduced Imam Khomeini as an imam. Before Rouhani, which is supposed to be a reformer, the title imam was either used for the 12 imams of Shia Muslims or the imam of the Friday prayer that you pray behind. But making and the Khomeini and imam was done by the reformist Rouhani. And for example, other examples is that the highest amount of killings of the Iranian people have been done every time a so-called reformist government has been in power. Another example is, for example, Pezeshkian, who's been considered a reformist. He used to push for mandatory hijab rules inside Iran, even before the Islamic Republic got to the point when they wanted to have mandatory hijab. There's so many examples of this that I could go over that shows that the so-called reformers are actually even more hardline. So they're not trying to reform anything. Sometimes sometimes here's the thing. Sometimes they're in favor of relaxing social freedoms temporarily to avoid an uprising before they bring it back. That's why some people think that they're reformers. Okay. And let me know if that answers your question. I hope that was a full explanation. Do you agree, Goldie? Like what, like with regards to what do the reformers want to reform? It's like nothing, basically.
Yeah, they don't want to reform anything. It's all just a farce. They just call themselves reform. Basically, so what they're saying is that, oh, we don't need to change the system. We can we don't need to overhaul or get rid of the Islamic regime because they're part of the system. What they're saying is, oh, maybe we can just like make some changes internally to make the system better. So they call themselves reformers for that to make it seem as if like they're more moderate or something, but they're not. The reformers are just as evil and just as bad.
Exactly. Okay, and then we have Angie. But sorry guys, the screen is so far away. I need to figure. So Angie Mordechai. Oh, it's Angie Mordechai. I know Angie. Angie Mordechai saying we are so. Oh wow, actually, what you are angry. We are so angry about how the UK is going when diversity training forgets that all lives matter. Yes. Well, yeah, you guys have diversity training, mandatory diversity training. Is that in school or in the workplace? Holy crap, guys! In the UK, do you have mandatory diversity training? That is horrible. Get rid of all of this nonsense. This is brainwashing. Like this is a religion. This is a cult. It's like you have to treat it like a disease. These diversity trainings are basically like they're spreading this woke disease in your country. You have to fight it. Oh, you have it both in school, mandatory in school and in workplace? Holy crap. This is a different, like, guys, you're being invaded twice. One by Islam and another one by this woke nonsense. You have to save your country. And then Angie is saying, speaking as a mom who is so cross at how Henry Nowak was treated. Yep. Guys, keep fight. Don't give up. Don't give up on your country. Fight. Justice for Henry. Yes, exactly. Justice for Henry. Sorry, guys. Sorry what you're dealing with. But keep fighting. Keep fighting. Support Tommy. Sorry, so sorry about what all of you have to deal with. It's so crazy. Like, it's, as Iranians, we feel a sense of deja vu because UK is a great country, and the exact same forces that took down our country, Iran, is basically now you're dealing with the exact same forces. So a lot of Iranians, when they see what's happening in the UK, is so much like what we had to deal with right before the Islamic Revolution, and that's why it terrifies us to see what you guys are going through. And you guys need to fight back. I mean, I know you are, by the way. So thank you. Wyatt, thank you so much for the super chat saying the Islamic Republic of Iran's legal system has long defined the age of majority consent as 9 lunar years, approximately 8 years and 9 months for girls, and 15 lunar years for boys. What the heck? Yep. I think you mean maturity there when you wrote majority, the age of maturity. So I think the spell check changed it to majority. So let me read that again then. The Islamic Republic of Iran's legal system has long defined the age of maturity, consent as 9 lunar years, and for boys as 15 years. So the 9 comes from Muhammad consummating his marriage with Aisha. Basically, it's a very polite way of saying raping a child, by the way, and when she was 9 years old, right? A lot of people don't know that Islam is actually even worse than that, because if you read the hadith, Muhammad married Aisha when she was 6 and he raped her when she was 9. But there's two things. First of all, inside the Quran, the age of consent is not 9. If you read the Quran, the age of consent is 0. And I have debated this so many times. There are 3 verses in the Quran that if you connect with each other, it makes it undeniable that according to the Quran, the age of consent is 0. That's one. 2, I'm not even going to say the details because it's disgusting, but Ruhollah Khomeini, the first supreme leader of Iran and the founder of the Islamic Republic, he, in what is his book name? Tahrir al-Wasileh, I think, if I remember correctly. In his book, he says it's permissible to do things that I'm not going to go into details. You don't have to do intercourse, but there are other things you could do to girls below 9, and he makes it very clear, as young as an infant. As young as an infant. And this is Khomeini, the founder of the Islamic Republic, in his book Tahrir al-Wasileh. Yeah, it's so bizarre. And the book is still published. That book is still published with that teaching in it officially by the Islamic Republic inside Iran. That's inside, and he goes into details regarding what exactly you could do that is not intercourse. I can't believe people still believe in the Islamic Republic when that's the founder. And then we have Checkmate Stallion with another super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, Ba Sharaf Professor Nafabi. Ba Sharaf Professor Nafabi Afarin. Merci. Mamnoon. Mamnoon as Shema. That's so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Ida with a super chat saying, super chat time? ? Okay. Lion and Sun, US flag, Israel flag, heart symbol. Thank you. Oh my God. And then Goldie, I'm gonna ask a question that is like kind of embarrassing to ask. What are the symbols that come after the heart symbol? What does that mean? What does that represent?
That's 2 people hugging. It's a hug.
Okay. I was always
So Ida is sending you a hug.
Okay. Okay, hug. Okay. Thank you. It's a hug. Okay. That's sweet. Oh, you got it. Okay. Now I get it. Thank you. All right. And then we got Casey with another super chat. Again, Casey always supporting us. Thank you. Saying, my mom worked for a Muslim doctor whose wife forbid my brother and eye from coming around their daughter because we are white. What? Really? Okay. That's not Islamic, because they should have taught them to come around you more and teach and try to convert you to Islam. That's the Islamic teaching. But that's so racist. What the hell? That's disgusting. Sorry, yeah, you had to experience that racism. And then we got another super chat by JJ Right Again saying, my maman chiming in, مردم gul kardar. Okay, your mom is say hi to maman, say hi to your mom. Hi mom, hi maman. Okay. And you're saying basically they're tricking the people, they're fooling the people. Yes, they're trying to, at least. And salam maman, durud maman. Okay. And then we got another super chat by Baby Rhino Gets Stripped saying, I feel you guys are what? I feel you guys are divine? Really? But I believe we all are. Oh, I know what this is. This is Wahdatul Wujud philosophy. The difference between you and the crowd is that you see the path clearly and you make it tangible. The difference between you and the crowd. So is this like a monist thing that basically sees divinity in everything? So we have monist and dualist. Dualists believe that there's a spiritual world and there's the material world, and they're separate, and God is God is spiritual and God is separate from his creation. The creator and the creation are separate. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. The monist view, there's two monist view. Either the materialists who think that everything is material and there is no spiritual world, and there's another monist view that thinks that no, everything is spiritual and the material world is a delusion and everything is God. God is not. It's kind of like it's basically God, the creator and the creation are not separate from each other. God is everything. That's a monist view. And is that what you're referring to? Yeah, we got deep into philosophy also. And by the way, this Spinoza is kind of people debate for a long time whether Spinoza is a monist in a material sense or both material and spiritual, because anyway, I'm getting into too much into philosophy. Did I understood this right? Oh yes, look at this. Amir is saying, I was just thinking, I was about to say that Spinoza. Oh, see, Amir, we're connected. Yeah, Rumi. Yeah, guys, Sufis in general in Islam, Sufis are monist, and that's why they were executed many times. Sufis in Islam, their views go against traditional Islamic teaching, because in Islam, the creator and the creation are separate from each other. But Sufis are monists. In Arabic, they're called Wahdatul Wujud. Wahdatul Wujud means that oneness in existence. Basically, their existence of everything is one thing together. And Sufis, basically, their views are against traditional mainstream Islamic position, and that's why so many times they would get executed. One Sufi at one point in history got executed for saying "Ana al-Haq," which is "I am Haq," I am the truth, which basically means I am God, because I am God because everything is God, right? And guys, also Hinduism has a lot of monist belief, not all of it, but when you say namaste, it's technically a monist view, because you're kind of recognizing the divinity in the person that you're saying namaste to, which is basically recognizing that everybody has some divinity in them. Anyways, we got off track. Okay. All right. Ida, thank you so much for the super chat, saying, what's a lovely religion? Oh, what a lovely religion. Where do I take my shahada? And then go, what? What? Puking. Yes. Ida, you want to become an ex-Muslim like me? You could become a Muslim and then leave right away. So all you have to do is just say, Ashhadu anna la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah, and then immediately say, I renounce Islam, no longer a Muslim, and that's how easy it is to become an ex-Muslim if you want to. Okay. And then Ida with another super chat. Oh, wait. Oh, shuhada in Arabic means what? Okay. She changed it. Okay, Ida with another super chat saying Ida is sending you, Goldie, a hug and everybody else as well a hug. Okay, Goldie, you got a hug, and also the rest of us as well. Thank you, Ida.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So, okay, that's what I have. Okay. So we're good. All right, let me just share. Guys, please, I need your help are trying to increase subscribers on my channel. Please help us out here. Let me go here. This is the Liberty Politics YouTube channel. We're trying to grow this YouTube channel. Please come here and subscribe. The link is in the chat, or you could search for Liberty Politics to grow this channel. We have some really interesting discussions here. Also, let me put the widget here. This is the discussion group. Guys, look at this. This is the most fun politics discussion group on the planet. Come join here. Today, our discussion is free. It's free to everybody. So you could come and join our group call today. We have group calls every single day. And if you go, the link is in the chat. The link is in the QR code on the top right. The link is also on the Liberty Politics YouTube channel, is in the bio section here. And once you come to the discussion group, you could go to the calendar. And in the calendar, you could see that we have a discussion coming up. That's me. I look pretty badass over here, right? Also, we have another discussion group later and you could join any one of these. Okay, so these the one with the fire emoji, those are free to everybody, for anybody to join in. So today is going to be more crowded because there are going to be more people there. So come and speak to us there. And we got another super chat. Let's change the layout. We got another super chat by Ida saying, "Oh yeah, not for hold the money in the world, and the typos were not my fault." Oh yes, you wouldn't okay, you wouldn't become a Muslim for all the money in the world, not even for half a second, not even for becoming an honorary ex-Muslim. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, your loss. I'm just kidding. And it's saying, and typos were not my fault. Okay, sure. Whose fault is it? Was it my fault? Take responsibility for your actions, Ida. Okay, I'm just kidding. I know that sounded more aggressive than it needed to be. All right, so yeah, let me just remove this. Goldie, all right. What is happening? There we go. Oh my God, we got another super chat. American Assassin with another super chat saying, "Armin, I changed my name, but yes, I believe everything is God." And so I was correct. I was correct. You're a monist. You're a monist. You're a Wahdatul Wujud. So, okay, interesting. So, yes, I believe everything is God and we are his creation. Our purpose is to follow our journey. Thank you. Yeah, so this is the most poetic way to describe monist philosophy, okay? So, each one of us used to be part of the sea. And then just like drops of rain, drops, like basically we were separated from the sea, just like, the water that evaporates from the sea goes into the clouds, and the drops of rain that falls in different parts of the world. We are these drops of water that have been separated from that sea, but we are part of that sea. And life is a delusion that has separated these drops from the sea, that is basically our origin and part and what we are meant to be. And life, which is a delusion that has separated us from our godness, from our divinity, is our way to find our path back to that sea. And these basically we turn into rivers and other bodies of water, and basically find our path back to godness. And once all of these drops of water go back to the sea and becomes one with the sea, our identity our ego will go away, because right now we define ourselves as these drops of water, as Armin, as Goldie, as anyone else, but these are all a delusion, because once the true nature of us is just basically merging with this godness, with divinity, and that drop of water wouldn't mean anything as a separate drop once it goes into that, mixes with that sea. So that's how you could visualize what the Sufis, what the Wahdatul Wujud people, what the monists, and all of these other people believe. Does that make sense, guys? Like, somebody saying that's Hinduism. No, that is not Hinduism. That is the monist part of Hinduism. All religions, most religions have a segment within them that believes in this. Famously, Hinduism's monist philosophy is famous among them, but Muslims have that, which they call them Sufis or Irfani in the Shia sects of it. Christians have segments like that. Jews have segments like that. Buddhists have segments like that. Every major religion has segments within it that believes in this ideology. American Assassin saying, may I know how you came to this understanding? Well, I mean, I've been reading and studying about different religions a lot, so that I don't remember where I read this, but I don't know exactly, but I've been speaking to people with different views. I've been studying them. I've been taking lectures of them, and this is what I remember from years ago. I'm now into politics, but when I was used to focus more on religion, I used to study religion a lot. Anyways, we got very philosophical all of a sudden. Yeah, Amir saying Armin is obsessed about religions and stories. Yes, I as much as I disagree with religions, I also love religions because of the stories and the traditions and the symbols and stuff like that. William is saying sounds like Gnosticism. Yeah, exactly. All right, so Goldie, and thank you, William, for the super chat. So this is, guys, that was us. Now I'm gonna go to our discussion group. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. I'm trying to grow this community so that eventually we could turn it into something more meaningful. Goldie, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
So I'm finishing up a couple of videos, and then I'm going to be doing a documentary watch party later tonight. So yeah, doing a documentary watch party.
Guys, documentary watch parties. Why watch documentaries alone when you could watch it with other people? And also with Goldie. It's a lot more fun. All right, guys. So until next time, I'm Israel Chai. Long live America.
God bless America.
Javisha.
Payande
ایران.
غرق انقلاب است.
کشور ما، تاریخ ما درسی دگر فرا گرفته، گویی اهورا مستا دوباره در نور خود مرا گرفته. اشکم سرودی سر میدهم باز فارغ از رنج و تشویش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. هن ای پدر، هن ای پسر، برخیز و با ما شو همگام. تا درد آن تجربه تلخ ما را نکشیده در آب. بگذار هر دم بغرند، گرگ‌ها دم لباس میش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. ای کارگر، ای برزگر، راحت کنون ادامه دارد در این زمان که پرتو یزدان از هر سو بر تو میبارد. پس پیش به سوی آزادی از بحر خزر تا کیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، بشکنیم پشت ارتجا تیریزی ویران آبادی تا زنده سازیم سنت‌های می از من آیین و کیش ایران غرق انقلاب است به پیش به پیش به پیش ایران غرق انقلاب است به پیش به پیش به پیش
با امید روزی که تمام این دلبشو و انقلاب تموم بشه و ما در روشنایی، نور و سعادت مردم کشورمون غرق بشیم.
نه خارجی نه بیگانه نه مستشارهای ویرانی نه چیر خاران نه کاسلیسان فقط هم رزمان ایرانی ما با شرافت میهنی بسازیم فخر فرزندان خویش ایران غرق انقلاب است به پیش به پیش به پیش ایران غرق انقلاب است به پیش به پیش به پیش مردم بیایی داخل صف ما اکنون که آغاز رویاست دشمنان بدانی ما زنده هستی بعد از ما هم ایران پابرجاست آن روح شیطان ما را فریب داد با صد شعار مردمیش ایران غرق انقلاب است به پیش به پیش به پیش ایران غرق انقلاب است به پیش به پیش به پیش پرچم ما پرچم ایران غرق خون شهیدان روی شانه هامان حمل میکنیمش در هر خیابان و میدان تا ماسک دلغکان را برداریم از روی تسبیح و ریش ایران غرق انقلاب است به پیش به پیش به پیش